9 Signs of an emotionally broken man. These are the indications that a man is emotionally hurt. Take some time to watch out for these indicators before beginning your next relationship. You might be going to get engaged with a man who is emotionally damaged if you find them. 1. He still lives in his past. A mentally disturbed man will typically cope with distrust difficulties founded in his prior experiences, even though he may not want you to recognize it. Although he may put on a muscular facade to hide these trust concerns, you might occasionally notice the hurt from his past returning in the present. These emotions could include rage, pain, fear of abandonment, and a propensity to lash out when he feels threatened. 2. Withholds investing in the present relationship. A very difficult time committing to current relationships is one of the most obvious indicators of a broken-hearted man. This is merely a byproduct of his past encounters and the persistent suspicion that whatever he previously dealt with will only reappear with time. The emotionally broken man thinks it is best to hold back in order to avoid going down the agony rabbit hole twice. 3. Epic and seamless mood swings. In a split second, he is in control, the life of the party, and making you laugh. He reaches his lowest point the following instant, and even you find it difficult to believe that this is still the same person from earlier. Research has examined the characteristics of mood swings and identified a number of causes, including mental anguish. You could want to find out whether your partner has ever experienced any emotionally upsetting events in the past if he frequently exhibits unpredictable mood swings. 4. Consider expressing his love as being weak or needy. You and he both understand that he loves you. But let's say he has trouble expressing his love and attraction for you but thinks, for some reason, that you should be able to see the connection between the two. You can simply be dealing with an emotionally damaged individual in such situation. 5. Self-esteem is always low. Although it is normal to feel bashful occasionally, if your man frequently exhibits poor self-esteem, especially during situations where he should behave and feel confident, you might want to consider having him checked for emotional damage. Men who have experienced emotional breakdown may struggle with poor self-esteem, which is frequently caused by past events. 6. Unhealthy quest for success. Whoever wins the title for Team Member or Entrepreneur of the Year wants to be a success. However, a man who is emotionally damaged turns to following his work goals and crushing them because he wants the highs that come from realizing that he isn't entirely useless. You might want to do some investigating if your partner would rather devote his life to his career than forging a solid relationship with you. 7. Engages in common vices. The emotionally damaged man will frequently engage in common vices that men pursue. He can be concealing the true difficulty he is going through if he betrays you, abuses alcohol and drugs, frequents clubs, and engages in other vices that harm the relationship. He wouldn't be engaging in such vices because he is a nasty person. He might be using it as a means of letting go of the past. 8. Doesn't appreciate your efforts but is terrified of losing you. Undoubtedly, this is one of the most perilous symptoms of a man who is emotionally broken. He makes it appear as though he doesn't notice or value your efforts in the relationship. You might assume that he doesn't want to make things work if you didn't know any better. But the day you get the nerve to tell him about it, you'll see a side of him you didn't know he had. He will beg and plead with you not to leave if he ever gets the inkling that you are about to abandon the relationship. There may be a number of reasons why your partner is terrified of losing you. Despite what a broken guy would like you to think, you would observe from this that the emotionally broken man knows your role in his life. 9. Never takes responsibility for his mistakes. According to research, open communication and relationship satisfaction are correlated. When your partner talks frankly and honestly to you about their prior experiences, it strengthens your bond. These responses are simply his mind's defense mechanism against recalling unpleasant memories from the past. When he makes a mistake in the relationship and you call him out on it, he constantly tries to justify what he did. He can try to control you, scare you, or even minimize your sentiments or emotions in an effort to avoid accepting responsibility for the mess he created. You might want to take some time to thoroughly evaluate the relationship and its future once you have noticed him dodging accountability for his behavior for a long. Refrain from attempting to fix a man who is broken. That might hurt you more than you could have ever imagined. Kindly hit the subscribe button, like, share, and leave your comment.